Contacting suppliers. Today, I would like to instruct you on how to successfully complete the task of contacting suppliers. Contacting suppliers is one of the most exciting things that you can do for your business and should be treated as such. Remember that the suppliers you will be contacting have never met you, and so they know nothing about you. This means that the attitude you have and how you present yourself in this crucial first interaction is of the utmost importance. Your attitude will be the determining factor of whether suppliers will work with you or not. Just as in any business, it is all about how you present yourself. You wouldn't trust your business with someone you didn't think that could represent you well, and neither will suppliers. I would like to give you some techniques that can really help you to not only get your foot in the door, but to have the ability to get the welcomed entrance you deserve. Remember how I said before, when you contact a supplier, they don't know anything about you. They don't know that you are just starting and just now learning how to put all the pieces together. They have no idea if you are a college student trying to make extra money selling stuff out of his parents' garage, or a thriving business owner who will bring great success to their company as well as your own. Because they know nothing about you. You have the advantage. Whenever you contact a supplier, you always want them to get the big business picture. You want them to envision you are sitting behind a large, solid, cherry wood desk. Secretaries at your side waiting for your next order. You want them to see you as important. You want them to be the ones who need you. So, how do you do this? Well, I will tell you. First off, when you call suppliers, know a little bit about them before you actually place the call. Start off by introducing yourself. When you introduce yourself, give that cherry wood desk image. Use verbiage like, "Hello, I am John, the product and placement manager with isellbig.com, and we are currently looking for a product that fits perfectly with the one you supply." Next, you want to make sure you're talking to the right person. You don't want to waste time or deals because you didn't get to the person in charge of drop shipping or product supply. It might take you a few phone calls before you finally get to someone who can actually make decisions, but the time will be worth it. Then ask them a few questions about their company. Turning the tables and asking questions to make them feel like they're the ones being interviewed for the big job immediately puts them in the position of feeling like they need you for the survival of their business. Make sure you never refer to your business in the first person. Never say things like, "I run an online business." Always say things like, "We are an internet-based retail store." Tell them what intrigues you about their product and why you think you could fit it in with your company's ideals. It is important for you to remember that confidence is key. You need to make sure you give the image that you are doing them a favor by selling their product. But remember, you must always be polite and professional. No one will want to do business with you if you come across as arrogant. If they ask questions, do not lie and make sure you answer them, but don't give away the farm in doing so. If a supplier asks you, "Do you have a website?" Tell them, "We are in the process of adapting our website to fit the new products we are procuring. I am just looking for information on products that you have to see if they are as good of a fit as I think they will be." Once you have determined that you could make their product work, ask them to fax or email you a price list and get a contact name and phone number so when you call back you don't have to go through that whole process again. After you have received the list and assessed if your profit margin could work for you, it is time to call back and ask the important questions and seal the deal. When you do call back, make sure that you address any questions or concerns you have and ask the following. Do you dropship or blind dropship? And what are the costs involved? Are there any other fees or assessments that are charged? Who will handle returns, complaints about products? What are your return policies and are there warranties? Before you make an agreement with any supplier, make sure that you have all of your bases covered and that you have no questions left unanswered. Then, once you have all the information you need, don't be afraid to negotiate. If you think that the supplier is coming back a little too high on a product or is charging too much in dropship fees, call them out on it. Tell them, "I don't think I could get that product to fit into what I'm doing for $5, but I could at $4.50. Is that something we could work out?" Remember, business is all about perception. If you can, always make sure that the ball is in your court. If you can do this, you will always be successful.